Colorado.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning. It's Thursday, December 22nd. That's a great shot of Lion's Head. Love that purple tree. And I love all the new snow that fell over the night. We're going to take a little look at that a little bit later, see if there's any more in the forecast. But thank you for tuning in to Good Morning Vail. It's a beautiful day outside, and today are some famous birthdays. Today was the day that Claudia Johnson was born. You may know her as Lady Bird Johnson, the wife of President Lyndon B. Johnson. TV news anchor Diane Sawyer turns 77 years old, and actor Hector Elizondo is 86 years old. Now, back on this day, in 1894, the USGA was formed, the United States Golf Association, and in 1962 was the 1 millionth point scored in the National Basketball Association. In 1984, Madonna's song Like a Virgin, that single went to #1, was there for 6 weeks. So some important things that happened. If you didn't know those, you know them now. Well, welcome to the show. We've got a lot to go over today. We've got some special guests that are going to be in the studio, one of which is going to talk about suicide prevention. Very important topic around this time of year, so we'll discuss that. We'll talk about some nap harvest, what's going on over there, and a lot of special things coming up. But let's take a look at that weather, because there's a lot of action happening out there. If you get up this morning, if you've looked outside, some new snow has blanketed those ski runs. So we'll take a look and see what's coming down the pipeline from Maddie.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Yeah, first thing this morning, we're seeing quite a bit of snow accumulated on those roadways. We are expecting to see a slight chance of precipitation continuing throughout this morning. 20% chance of snowfall. But let's take a look at those temperatures for today. 6 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 12 degrees. Now, we are expecting to see some slight breezes rolling through. Winds coming out of the west at 15 to 20 miles an hour, but there could be gusts coming out of the west at 40 miles an hour, which means that 12 degrees is going to feel a lot cooler than it actually is. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, we're expecting to see a lot of cloud coverage first thing this morning, and that's slowly going to dissipate, bringing out that sunshine as we approach this afternoon and into this evening. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperature down in Denver for a high today is 1 degree. So if you are making your way to the Front Range, they're highly recommending that you stay inside just to stay nice and safe with those cooler temperatures. 10 degrees in Vail with a 20% chance of precipitation, 12 degrees in Avon, 20% chance of moisture, decreasing just a little bit in Eagle, 10% chance of precipitation, 15 degrees is the high down there. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. -4 degrees is our overnight low. 20% chance of precipitation, continuing a lot of blowing snow as winds are going to continue out of the west at 25 to 30 miles an hour. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, increased chance of snowfall, 30% chance of precipitation, 30 degrees is the high. We will see those temperatures start to slowly warm up. 50% chance of snowfall on Saturday, 34 degrees is the high, and then 38 on Sunday, 20% chance of snow. We will see those temperatures make their way up into the 40s by early next week. So if you are getting out there, just be prepared for this drastic shift in temperatures from today to tomorrow. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take a look at exactly how much snowfall is up on those resorts.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
There you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Flashback on Vail Valley. Hard to keep a secret when you are getting interviewed on TV8. We're taking a look back in time at vintage TV8 segments. If you'd like any more information or to see any more vintage or classic cuts from TV8, check out tv8vail.com. Taking a look back in time right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun & Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Thank you to Sun & Ski Sports for sponsoring this resort report. If you haven't gotten your equipment yet for the ski season, they're the place to go. A lot of specials and sales going on and a lot of things to choose from. So get in there, located conveniently right down here in Avon. Well, let's take a look at what happened overnight. When we take a look at some of the snowfall, Beaver Creek's reporting 4 inches in the last 24 hours, 6 inches in the last 48. They got 110 inches for the season with a 33-inch base. So a lot to get out there and enjoy. They've got 43% of that terrain open, so still a lot over there in Beaver Creek to get out there. 19 lifts open, and they've got 83 trails. So get out to Beaver Creek and crush some pow today with some of that new stuff that came down. Looking over at Vail, 4 inches reported in the last 24 hours, 7 in the last 48 hours. They've got a 44-inch base, so that's great to get out there. Great this time of year. Going to be a lot of stuff to get out there and explore with 74% of the terrain, 204 trails open, and 23 lifts are spinning over there in Vail. A lot to take part in, a lot to have fun.
A lot to have fun on right now, and we love to see that new snow come our way. Now, I just was reading on the Vail Instagram page. They're working really hard to get a lot more of that terrain open right now. They're talking about opening Mongolia Bowl and some of those other great places. So you just have to follow them and kind of keep up with what they're opening. As we get more of this snowfall and this accumulation, they'll be able to open more.
Yeah, and to add on to that too, with the temperatures, they're able to been able to blow a lot on those areas that still are not yet open. So hopefully get some pow over there and open up more terrain.
Which I think is just a ton of fun. And so that's one of the great things that you can always do here in our community. But there are some other really fun activities coming our way very shortly, especially now that we're very close to the holiday season.
Yeah, I can't believe we're that far into December. Christmas is just around the corner. If you haven't gotten the gifts, get out there. Still a lot of cool places to go. We've mentioned Sun & Ski Sports is a good place. Ski Town All-Stars. Ski Town
All-Stars, the Bookworm of Edwards.
The Bookworm.
Alpine Kind up in Beaver Creek is a great place to go shopping.
I'm sure Carrie Hogan will have some neat things to get there.
Yes.
Nap Harvest, Nap Ranch, Nap Farms, Nap Garden. It all rolls into one. A lot of naps.
A lot of naps. Make sure that you check out all those great places. Now let's talk about some of the fun activities that we have taking place in and around the community right now. You can always go to discovervail.com, and that way you can see the entire lineup of activities that are happening because they just keep stacking it.
Yeah, one of the birthdays I didn't mention because it didn't happen today, but Vail turned 60 years old, and you can see on top of that birthday party and all of the things that are going on, I See Silent Disco, one of my favorite events.
One of my favorite activities to get out there and enjoy. And then, of course, there's an astronomy night. There's an ice skating spectacular. So that if you would like to maybe go out, check out some fun ice skating, and then just really have the time of your life knowing that I'm not coordinated enough to do that activity, it'll be a ton of fun.
That's why when you do it, it's more of a spectator event.
Yeah,
absolutely.
For sure. There's also Dine with the Dogs taking place on Sunday, and this is one of those events that is so amazing because you get to meet all of the fabulous ski patrol dogs, and you get to go to Henry's Hut and hang out with them, which I don't think there's anything better from 10:30 a.m. until 11:30 a.m.
Yeah, ski patrol. I did ski patrol for a few years, and there's a lot that goes into it. But when you talk about the animals that are involved in ski patrol, the training that they go through, it's really cool. And those dogs are incredible. A lot of fun.
Those dogs are incredible, and they just need all of your love and attention because they do such good, hard work for us up there on the mountain. So make sure that you make your way up to Henry's Hut. This is going to be a reoccurring event, so you can always go to the website at discovervail.com to get more information, and then that way you can see the exact dates that you can make your way to see all the puppies.
That's right. Now, do you want to head over to Beaver Creek?
I was really quickly going to remind everyone to buy tickets to Sean Patton.
Oh, that's right, because of the Vail comedy series.
Yes.
Again, we can't talk enough about the belly laughs and a lot of fun, but Sean Patton, hilarious, coming to the Valley.
Yeah.
Great show.
Yeah, if you would like to get your six-pack on, like I want to get my six-pack on, and this is the only way I will do so, is by laughing hysterically, well, then you should go to discovervail.com and you should go learn more. That way you can buy tickets. Now, this one is changing locations. They're normally at Bridge Street Bar. This one's going to take place at the newest bar opening in Vail, Chasing Rabbits, and they are officially open, so you can go enjoy it. The doors are going to open at 7 p.m. The show's going to kick off at 8 p.m., and you can go to the website to buy tickets. It's a 21 and older event. Now, he's really funny because he's been on so many great things, Comedy Central and Conan and Late Night with Jimmy Fallon. And so if you like laughing, this is the place to be.
Yeah, they say an hour comedy show is equal to doing 1,000 crunches.
Is that true?
No.
Oh,
not
well,
at all. But I'm saying that.
I'm going to say Kevin said it.
Give it a shot. Give it a shot.
Kevin MD, like WebMD said it, and now I believe that. So belly laughs it is for me and my 1,000 crunches.
There you go.
I'm going to feel it.
Now Beaver Creek.
Now Beaver Creek.
Well, one of my favorite places that you and I go to all the time, the Villar Performing Arts Center. Great place to go. Just an amazing lineup of what they've got for the 2022 end of season into the 2023 with some of their holiday programming, the musical bands, the comedians, the animations, all the different shows that they've got coming up. You can see there, scrolling up the screen, all the different things they have, something literally for everyone.
And they do such a good job at bringing in so many amazing artists and so many amazing different types of performances. So we've got the Mountain Film Tour coming back, which this is a great way to experience mountaineering, and that's presented by the Vail Symposium, which is another great organization here. We're actually going to have one of the many fabulous representatives from the Villar Performing Arts Center joining me on the couch in just a little bit.
Our favorite Tess.
The one and only Tess Reinhold, which is really exciting because then we can kind of talk about what inspires them to bring in these great artists, how they find these great artists, and then, of course, we're going to hype up tonight's show a little bit more, only because Veronica Swift is going to be so incredible, and they're revealing their beautiful new chandelier.
Yeah, a lot of work has gone into that. It's already amazing, but they've redone some of the sound. They've got the chandelier going in. They've redone the May Gallery.
Yes.
So they've made an extraordinary venue even more extraordinary.
And we've talked to Ross Leonhardt in the past few weeks about this new sound system that they have, and they're saying that they use the same technology that they did at Red Rocks. So if you think that when you go to Red Rocks, it sounds amazing, think about how many people are there. Now you're going to go to the Villar Performing Arts Center. It's just over 530 seats, which means that there's not a bad seat in the house because the ambiance, the acoustics, all of it's going to be incredible.
Absolutely. Get out there and enjoy a fantastic show at a beautiful venue.
Fantastic show at a beautiful venue. Well, some of the other great things that are taking place up in Beaver Creek, besides the 3 p.m. free cookies that you can enjoy each and every day.
My favorite.
My favorite as well. You got to get those belly laughs in so you can just fill your belly with free chocolate chip cookies from Beaver Creek because they're absolutely amazing. But something else that they're doing is tonight is the first Thursday night lights of the winter season.
Yeah.
So if you are wanting to do something fun outside with the whole family, this is a great way to do so.
Yeah, the fireworks, the people coming down with the light sticks, it's just a lot of fun to get out there. And again, the consumption law in Beaver Creek allows you to go into some of the restaurants and bars, take a cup, and walk around while you're enjoying those festivities.
And then tomorrow, if you're looking for something fun to do to get out there on the slopes, you can check out First Tracks. This is a great way to get up there with all that fresh new snow and really just enjoy it. And so you can go to Beaver Creek's website to learn more information about signing up for that, only because there's no better way to enjoy the mountain than getting those fresh groomed corduroy runs with that new snow.
Especially with that new snowfall.
Especially with that new snowfall. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard the Leadville Railroad. Ride this holiday season. Time for family, friends, hot cocoa, and a relaxing trip. Book today at LeadvilleRailroad.com. A holiday experience you won't forget.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail Crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We always like to talk about special things around different seasons, and we always like to talk about behavioral health, keeping your mind in shape just as much as keeping your body in shape here in the Valley. And I've got Jen sitting next to me. Jen works at the Westin. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your role at the Westin?
Yeah, so I am the athletic club and spa director there. I just returned to the property after a short stint away, but I've been with East West for about 20 years. And one of the things I'm just really proud of about our company and our resort is the fact that we really, give back in the communities that we serve. And so this opportunity to have Meredith, who is a longtime local and choreographer, come over and really do something to give back for Speak Up, Reach Out, sort of presented itself in the last week, and we jumped at that opportunity. So. Wow.
So you are down there. Your role, a lot of physical health.
Yep.
And then with the spa is self-care.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we talk about just taking care of yourself from a behavioral health, from a mental standpoint, because this is a time of year a lot of people tend to struggle.
Yeah, it's totally true. I think, I'm really proud again of our Valley and sort of the initiative that we've taken to really recognize, physical health and that mental health are really, so intertwined.
Right.
And so to have people taking a minute kind of during the holidays, thinking about that, there are a lot of people that struggle through the holidays. And so, I think the impact of Twitch and sort of his passing in the last week just really hit that creative community hard. And again, when Meredith sort of said, hey, I want to do something positive in the wake of this, wanted to give back, wanted to have kind of a dance party, dance his last dance. So we said, yeah, come on over. So we're doing that on Friday, actually, at 4:30 to 5:30 in our movement studio. And she is going to teach one of the last little choreography, kind of 8 counts that they had that he did with his wife, Allison Holker. Yeah, and again, we have long partnered with Speak Up, Reach Out, which is sort of that Eagle Valley Coalition to Prevent Suicide. And so, yeah, we're again just really excited to have an opportunity to really do something positive in the wake of something that impacted our community.
Well, Speak Up, Reach Out was created just out of the need we saw in our own community here, the amount of suicides that took place, especially with teens. And I know the county commissioners kind of called the police department to force and said, what can we do to help this? And that's how that whole initiative got started. And the work I know that Speak Up, Reach Out does is absolutely incredible. And we're in a valley where that behavioral health, that mental health stigma really doesn't exist, but it still happens. And like you pointed out, it's so nice to have a community that embraces this and goes at it from a positive standpoint.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And I do think, it is. It's a community that jumps into action when there's something that presents itself there. And she her heart was heavy with sort of what had happened. She's a dancer herself, obviously. And, I believe Twitch had been out and actually done some things with the Vail Valley Academy of Dance, where a lot of our young people, I think they just got done doing the Nutcracker up at the Villar Center, but a lot of our young people have that opportunity to dance with some of these really celebrities and people who are famous for their skill and their talent. And so I know she sort of had met him, and then also I think the dance festival that we have every summer as well just attracts some of that talent as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's wondering. A lot of people go, well, how did that impact the valley? Well, you pretty much spelled it out right there.
Yeah.
It impacts it a lot, especially with those young dancers coming up, and then the wonderful series that we put on, the dance series here in the valley. It does hit home.
Yeah, it absolutely does. Yeah.
Well, I can't thank you enough, Jen, for reaching out to the community, making this happen, and again, from a positivity standpoint, embracing this opportunity to bring awareness to what is going on. And Speak Up, Reach Out, when you think about the name, it's exactly what they're about. They're looking at ways for people to speak up and get the help. And they'll be at the festival, and they have cards that give identifying factors on if someone is struggling, how to really work and help them and get them what they need to get that mental clarity, mental health where it needs to be.
Yeah, and I think there's a couple numbers. I don't know if they'll show up on the screen here, but I do think there's the Hope Center of Eagle Valley, and that phone number, if you are in crisis, if somebody is in crisis, is 970-306-HOPE or 4673, or you can always text TALK to 38255. So hopefully those numbers make it up there for you.
They're on the screen right now, so copy those down, put them in your phone, because we all run across someone that has somehow been affected with the mental health, and this is a great opportunity to speak up and reach out.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we hope to see a lot of people on Friday. Again, just coming out and supporting this worthy organization. You can always donate to, if you can't make it to our event, you can always donate to Speak Up, Reach Out at their website, which I believe is speakupreachout.org as well. But we hope to see some people coming in and doing a little dance, sharing that last dance with us at 4:30 at the Movement Studio over at the Athletic Club at the Westin. We'd love to host you.
Love it. Jen Razy over at the Westin, thank you so much for everything you're doing. We're looking forward to this event. Get out there, help support the community, help support the people that you love. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Hi, it's Max from TVA Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tvavail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
If you're looking for local sports coverage around Vail Valley, we've got you covered right here on The Scoreboard, where you can find exclusive sit-down interviews with some of the top athletes in all of Vail, Colorado. You can also count on The Scoreboard for live event coverage of the biggest sporting events going on all year long, ranging from the biggest high school matchups to the most popular recreational competitions. Make sure to watch on TV8 Vail every Tuesday and Friday at 6 and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake! It's fake!
TV8, there's more for you on 92. Serving the local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Good morning, Vail.
So much great information that Kevin and they just gave us from the athletic club over there. It was absolutely amazing. Now let's take a look at that weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see those cooler temperatures take place. Right now it's saying that it's 3 degrees outside, but due to that wind chill, it feels like it's negative 14. So if you're gonna get out and walk your dog or do anything this morning, just keep those walks really short, not only for your safety, but for your pet's safety as well. 6 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 12, 20% chance of snowfall, increasingly windy throughout the course of today. We are expecting winds to come out of the west at 15 to 20 miles an hour. 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts are possible throughout the course of today, which is going to make it feel a lot cooler out there than it actually is. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see quite a bit of cloud coverage slowly dissipating, bringing that sunshine out. We will see that sun peek out between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. We are expecting partly cloudy skies as we approach this evening, and a slight chance of precipitation is going to continue. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are definitely cooler than up here in the high country. 1 degree is the high in Denver throughout the course of today, so they are recommending that you stay inside just to stay nice and safe. 10 degrees in Vail, 20% chance of precipitation. 12 degrees in Avon, 20% chance of precipitation. 15 degrees in Eagle, 10% chance of precipitation. We are going to see that wind chill blow through that I-70 corridor, so if you are on those roads, just be very, very careful out there. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures dropping down quite a bit. -4 is our overnight low, 20% chance of snowfall, so snow showers are likely, blowing snow coming out of the west at 25 to 30 miles an hour, which is going to make this feel a lot cooler than it actually is. Now, as we take a look at the next 5 days, we are expecting to see a slight chance of precipitation tomorrow, 30% chance of snowfall, high of 30 degrees, so temperatures definitely starting to warm up tomorrow. 34 on Saturday, 50% chance of snowfall, 38 on Sunday, 20% chance of snowfall. Now, early into next week, we will see those temperatures reach up into the 40s, so a complete shift in the weather forecast that we have coming our way. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping, they're your one-stop shop, and especially if you're looking for those last-minute holiday gift ideas. Now, let's take it over to Kevin, who's going to give us a look at that lens of the day.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Well, thanks, Maddie, for showing us what's in that forecast so that we can get ready, whether it's apparel-wise or eyewear-wise, to enjoy the mountain. Now, today we're going to talk about Zeal Optics. This piece of equipment I've got in front of me now is called the Portal Dark Night. A lot of technology now going into some of these goggle systems. We talk a lot about physical fatigue in our legs and things like that, but we don't often really key on eye fatigue and sensitivity when it comes to UV rays, and that's exactly what will happen. Your eyes will get tired, you're not going to be able to see as good when you're out on the mountain, and it's going to take away from the overall experience. This system really helps in that, and also has its interchangeable technology along with it. It's got a rail lock system, a lume polarization that allows high purity, crisp, clear vision. Now, to change out these goggles, like I said, it's a rail system. You basically just snap it off, and there's 2 rails on the side that come up, and you take that lens off, and then you can put your other lens right on. This has a very nice soft surface to it, very flexible to fit your helmet, fit your face, to make sure that you get out there and it's comfort along with that vision is precision accuracy. So a lot of neat things going into this technology for the lenses. Now, another thing that Vail has been doing is using a lot of plant-based materials in what they're making. So the plant-based materials help see the world with clarity while protecting the views that will inspire us for generations to come. So a lot going on in the technology itself, but also to help preserve the world in which we live in. We always talk about making sure you don't touch the inside of your lenses because there is an anti-fog in there. So these lenses actually come with a film on the inside. You have to peel that little film off in order to properly see, but it's a protectant there. But what's really cool is one of the warning labels that they have in there. It says, warning, removal of this film may result in legendary experiences. So that's kind of what this system is built around, getting out there, enjoying those legendary experiences, being able to easily change from one lens to another depending on the weather, and putting them in one piece of equipment that's going to take you out there to enjoy those runs, especially on a powder day like today. So get out there to Eyepieces of Vail. They've got some great locations conveniently located in the area here. They've got a great technical staff that will help guide and direct you to any of your eyewear needs. And if you're looking for that last minute gift, the Vail system is the one to go for. The professionals there can help guide you on what exactly you need. That's Lens of the Day. We'll be back with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun & Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun & Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. A lot of snowfall came in over the evening. Again, we're seeing reports of 4-ish inches up on Beaver Creek and in Vail. But if we take a look at these roadways, it looks like they got about the same. Traffic moving a little bit slow, so highly encourage people to take your time, get up a little earlier so you can get to your destination because those roads are slippery. So just take your time, give people distance. If you're coming up behind them, don't crowd them. It's going to take a lot longer to slow or stop your vehicle on the road conditions like we've got. So make sure you plan accordingly. You can go to codot.org to get road conditions on where you're going. But also, if you're headed to Denver, don't forget, sometimes they close that roadway down and divert onto Highway 6, depending on the sun glare. And with snow on the roads, it's even more amplified. So make sure you check Colorado.org to check on those certain road conditions. You can set a map, you can get texts, you can look at cameras and see how the road conditions are looking as you're on the way. So give yourself a little extra time. Make sure you get to your destination safe and sound. We'll be back a little bit sooner here with Good Morning Vail, waiting on one of our guests to arrive to talk about what's happening up at the Villar Performing Arts Center. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover True Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Think Big features top kid inventors who face off against each other to see who can come up with the most innovative and creative invention. In Think Big, kids acquire and showcase their skills in creativity, science, marketing, design, and don't forget, teamwork. Check your local listings and watch the world's most innovative kids. They create and invent new toys, games, websites, and new modes of transportation. Tune in to Think Big.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then make sure you tune in every day at 6:30 and 10:30 p.m. to catch The Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your three favorite mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe. I'll be your host, Maddie Evans, and I can't wait to see you there.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it actually can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
There you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I'm sitting here laughing with Terry Hogan from Knapp Ranch, Knapp Harvest, Knapp Garden, Knapp whatever, everything.
Everything Knapp.
But we were talking earlier in the show about it's the holiday season, it's gift giving, and you brought some real cool items in along with some snow on your boots.
I know.
You
I
get
did
the
have to go
award-
through some.
You get the award for making the best effort of getting here because I know you had quite a drive.
Oh, yeah, it's from Gypsum.
My gosh.
You know, but if you just drive careful, I'm sorry, but watch out for the other people on the road.
That's
I'm
right.
fine. I've got great tires. I've been driving the mountains for 60 years. I'm fine. But, yeah, just drive slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So over in Eagle, you have a beautiful store. that keys on local items, sustainability. It's those gifts you want to give because it just makes you feel good about what you're doing.
You are so right. I mean, for instance, the gift basket that I brought today, and I just throw things in there. We have a lot of things to choose from, and a lot of them are below $20. So it's really easy to come in and go, oops, I forgot this gift or that gift.
Yep.
And, always honey makes a great, great gift. As you know, we Nap's Nectar, we manage 29 hives up and down the valley, and we, harvest our own honey, and these are so good for you. Honey contains every single enzyme, mineral, and vitamin that you need. So if you want a tablespoon of that a day, as opposed to some of those other drugs that might cause you anal leakage, I would go ahead and use the honey. And speaking of that, this book, this is The Secrets of Miss Honeybee. And this was written in Slovenia by two of our favorite Slovenians, and one's Nika Pengal and the other's Anže Galas Petalin. And he also painted these. But this is a great book to read to your children, but I'll tell you what, read it yourself. It's all about bees, their benefits, and apitherapy. And apitherapy is the therapy that comes from the products that come from the hive. So, royal jelly, propolis, beeswax, all of that. It's amazing how good it is for you. And there's little recipes in there to help your kids if they've got a cold or anything else to treat yourself with products from the hive. So this is an excellent book. We have it down at Nap Harvest, $20. The proceeds do go to for more land and food for the bees, so we're very much involved with these guys. And we also are featuring some of the art that Anže does.
Wow.
He's a very famous Slovenian artist, and we're lucky to have these. And they're just really beautiful little, we've got great big ones, all sorts of different sizes. I invite you to come down and look at them.
I'll have to. And I was thinking too, I'm going to go see my parents, going to my sister's house in California. And one of the things that I always try to take are some gifts, but you can't take a lot when you're packing in a checked bag. But you roll one of these up in some bubble wrap and you take it with you, and it's easy as a gift, and they can take it home and they're checked bag.
You are right. You are right. And we're right by the airport. We also have a lot of little 2-ounce and 3-ounce sizes that, if you're not checking your bag, we have lots of little gifts that you can pack in and have no problem at all. And again, a lot of these products that we do support the bees, save the bees or pollinator projects. Yep. We're all about that at Nap Harvest. And, I encourage you to look at our new website, which is napranch.com. It shows all of our businesses and how they all tie together. How the farm supplies Nap Harvest, how Nap's Nectar does the honeys. We also have Second Nature Gourmet, which if her Christmas store, secondnaturegourmet.com is sold out. But she's very, very busy. But we do have gourmet meals to go for the holidays. So we've got some beautiful meals, some beef tenderloins, some glazed honey ham, all organic, all the sides. And if you are so busy,
put one of those in my check.
Put that, exactly. You don't have time to cook. And also hostess gifts and things like that this time of year. We have fresh flowers for the table. Dessert you can bring, Anita's pies, fresh from Palisades. I'm making myself hungry. And of course, all that beautiful produce to make all your sides for the holidays. Don't forget our Nap Ranch mushrooms. Not only delicious, beautiful looking, but really good for you. Again, very healthy, lots of health benefits. Lion's mane helps support brain function. So besides being delicious, search out the foods that really, when you're spending your money, make sure those calories aren't empty.
Yeah.
Make sure that it's actually going into your body, otherwise it's a waste.
Yep, source it local. What you put into your body is what you're going to get out of it.
Exactly.
So make sure you do it. I love the book. That's some way to, it's just an educational piece for ourselves and for kids. When you talk about propolis and royal jelly, those two things, when you learn about that, when you learn about the bees in general and how they behave and what they do, and then if the hive needs a new queen, it's infusing that royal jelly into the cell to create a new queen. It's just the story and the interactions of the bee are absolutely incredible.
I can tell I'm talking to a beekeeper.
I know.
Because most people are like, that goes right over their head, so I love that. But that is very much what's in the book, too. All these wonderful bee facts. Like, right now in the wintertime, people think I don't know what they think happens in there. But those bees, they close up their wings and they start vibrating their body as fast as they can to keep that space and that queen right in the middle warm as can be. And it takes honey for that. It's a lot of energy to do that 24/7, I would imagine.
Well, people always talk about what do they do? I go, well, they hibernate. And they've got to protect. They protect their hive. I go, you don't restrict the opening all the way. You restrict it down to keep the warmth in. But every now and then, if the weather's appropriate, they'll take a little fly.
You got it. In fact, we just went around, Carmen and I, our master beekeeper, and closed up our entrances because, you know, this negative 29 degrees below zero is scary. And then Monday, it's supposed to be 40, and I'll go around and open them back up. So you're right. It's interesting to be a beekeeper, and we're working on all sorts of programs coming up about bees and how you can learn more. So keep tuned to napranch.com.
That's right. A lot of inspirational enrichment ideas that are going to come down. But if you need a gift, this is the place to go for those last-minute things. It's going to keep it local here in the community. Plus, it's going to feed your body, your soul, your mind. So that's the place to go. Napa Ranch. Thanks, Carrie, for coming in.
Eagle Ranch.
717
Sylvan Lake.
717 Sylvan Lake Road.
And we're open every day except for Christmas and the day after Monday.
Right,
so just to let you know.
Christmas Eve, get in there and get those last minutes.
Get in there Christmas Eve. We're ready to go. We're rapping like crazy every day.
We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Join us December 31st to say farewell to our favorite action-adventure show, The Line. We will be broadcasting all of your favorite episodes beginning at 8 a.m. Don't miss your chance to see athletes such as JT Holmes, Cam Zink, Andy Lewis, and many more. Because when the clock strikes midnight, we ring in the new year and retire this Telly Award-winning favorite. We'll see you there.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Located in sunny San Diego, just steps from one of the most prestigious beaches in California. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. Located just a half a block to La Jolla Shores Beach, this property has amazing outdoor space, which includes a large deck off the living room and decks off each bedroom. The jacuzzi on the back patio is perfect for relaxing in after a long day at the beach. I'm here with Andres, the owner of Dinner with a Chef. Tell us a bit about the services that you offer.
We offer personal chef experiences for any occasion where you're able to enjoy your guest while leaving the rest to us.
For more information, visit opulentvacations.com. The open, contemporary design, complete with marble flooring and modern appliances, make this the ultimate luxury beach accommodation. Opulent Vacations' signature concierge service is included with every reservation. I'm heading down to the beach to soak up some sun. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. 'Tis the season for the holidays, but also for changing up kind of what you're eating depending on the temperature outside. We got a lot of very, very cold temperatures going on. And Maddie was over at Grill on the Gore to see what they have in the terms of some nice warm soups to keep you warm on a day like today. Let's take a look.
If you're looking for a great place to come have lunch, well, Grill on the Gore is the place to be because they have an incredible soup buffet. And I'm standing here with the GM, Chris DeSove. Thank you so much for meeting me.
You're very welcome.
All right, let's talk about all the deliciousness because it smells amazing behind me.
It does. So in the wintertime, we're open 7 days a week, 11 to 3. We do 3 different soups every single day. Always have our signature bison chili. And we do 2 other delightful soups that we make from scratch daily. To go with that, as you can see right behind me, we have assorted breads, cowboy cornbread, chips, toppings, all the things that you can need.
Which this is probably one of the biggest hidden gems that we have here in Vail. Not only are your views absolutely spectacular, but the ambiance here is amazing as well. And then, of course, you can get out there and hit the tracks and really earn your delicious food.
Yeah, it's fantastic. We're the little secret hidden gem over here in East Vail. Complimentary parking, you get away from the crowds in Vail. It's really just our secret. We have a couple of us here, all managers. It's probably the best service you're going to get anywhere. And the views are unbelievable. The Gore Range views right behind me here. I mean, it doesn't get better.
It does not get better than this. And as we were off camera talking about all of the delicious meals that you guys have to offer throughout the 3 soups, you really make sure that everyone is accommodated in what you're offering. Bringing that vegetarian option to the table is something that you don't get to see very often. And I know because I don't eat any red meat or pork, and so I always struggle. And to know that this hidden gem is literally not that far from my house, you guys could be my new favorite lunch spot.
Yeah, we always have a vegetarian option available every single day. To go with that, we do our best to accommodate as many soups gluten-free as possible. We do vegan soups, dairy-free. We try to hit all of those check boxes, so it's something for everybody no matter what.
Which I think is really important, and in the location that you guys are, the views, like we said, are breathtaking, and you can see the Gore perfect, which is, I'm sure, where you get the name from.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, and I mean, if you look out this window, I don't think there's a better view anywhere, and it's just, I don't know, every day I look out the door and it's happy, it's good.
It's super happy. And not only this, but you guys do have this beautiful bar where people can come and enjoy a cocktail after they maybe get out there and do some skiing on the tracks.
Absolutely. To go along with our soup buffet, we have a full signature cocktail list, hot cocktails, cold cocktails, 8 different Colorado draft beers daily. We do our best to craft those cocktails to be specific for the season, using ingredients that we source here. Again, we use local products. I always use our 10th Mountain Manhattan as a good example. We use our 10th Mountain Spirits, which is local here from Vail. And it's just kind of a nice touch and just kind of a little salute to our troops and to what we do here in Vail.
Now, Chris, if you had to pick a favorite soup, and I know your chef is watching right now, so we're going to try not to offend him, but if you had to pick a favorite soup, which one would it be?
Actually, the one we have today, it's a butternut squash and jalapeno soup. Fantastic. It's vegan. It's so delightful, just a touch of spice with the jalapeno, but that's probably one of my highlights.
That sounds amazing. And then, of course, to pair it with something like the cowboy cornbread to just really bring that spice all together. If people have not come to eat here, I would highly recommend that they come and enjoy everything you have to offer.
Couldn't agree more. Everybody that comes in comes back. And I think that's just also a nod to our chef that does such a fantastic job, the service we provide, and again, just the ambiance and space we have here is fantastic. And really by changing the soups every day, it's something new and something great. So.
That way you can just come every single day, and the best part is complimentary parking right outside so people can pull up, come in, fill their bellies, and it's an endless buffet.
Yeah, I don't think you can get that anywhere else in Vail, the Valley, really anywhere. And I mean, for $14, it's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. Thank you so much for taking the time. Now, if people want to come and enjoy some of your fabulous soups and your beautiful scenery, where are you guys located?
We're located at the Vail Golf Club and Nordic Center. So we're just a mile east of the village. Really close, easy drive. You could take a bus if you don't have a car. It's very accessible, and you can even see us right off the highway or off Frontage Road.
Chris, again, thank you so much for taking the time, chatting with us, and giving us all this great information.
You're very welcome. Nice to meet you.
Make sure that you come check out this incredible place. That way you can get some of their delicious food and fill your bellies after you have a nice, great day out there on the snow. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard the Leadville Railroad. Ride this holiday season. Time for family, friends, hot cocoa, and a relaxing trip. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com. A holiday experience you won't forget.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take a look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see those cooler temperatures. 6 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 12 degrees, 20% chance of snowfall, increasingly windy throughout the course of today. Now, we are expecting winds coming out of the west at 15 to 20 miles an hour. There could be some unexpected gusts reaching up to 40 miles an hour throughout the course of today. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that cloud coverage taking place first thing this morning, slowly dissipating, bringing that sunshine out later into this afternoon. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are pretty chilly, 1 degree in Denver. If you are down there, there's kind of a shelter in place taking place, especially with these big wind gusts coming through and making it feel a lot cooler out there than it actually is. 10 degrees in Vail, 20% chance of precipitation, 12 degrees in Avon, 20% chance of precipitation, 15 degrees in Eagle, 10% chance of moisture. So we will expect to see those snow drifts along all of that I-70 corridor today. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. -4 degrees is our overnight low, 20% chance of snowfall, winds coming out of the west at 25 to 30 miles an hour, and that's going to blow a lot of that snow around. So just be careful as you're getting out there, and it's going to make the -4 degrees feel a lot cooler than it actually is. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, 30% chance of precipitation tomorrow, high of 30 degrees, so temperature is progressively warming up now. 34 on Saturday, 38 on Sunday, 41 and 44 on Monday and Tuesday. We are going to start to see some increased chances of precipitation. Taking off tomorrow, 30% chance of moisture, continuing into Saturday with a 50% chance of precipitation, 20% chance on Sunday, and then we're going to see that sunshine make its way out early into next week. Kevin, what a show it's been.
Woo, 1 degree. The gust makes it feel colder than 1.
Actually, yeah, I looked at the weather, right, like live time weather. 3 degrees, and that wind chill is making it feel like a -14 out there. So if you're getting out there first thing this morning to walk your pets, maybe start your car, do any of that stuff, just make sure that you're adequately bundled. That way you're staying nice and safe. Your dogs are staying nice and safe. See, B has the opposite problem because B loves the cold so much.
Right.
That
just loves to get out there.
I have to be like, B, I'm unsafe
cold now.
But
yeah.
I'm like, I have 10 layers on and I'm freezing, which like, I get it that you're a polar bear, but like we got to get inside.
Yeah, and if you're out there skiing and those gusts kick up, just pull over to where some trees are, let it kind of blow through before you get back out. Make sure you're not out there trying to ski with no visibility.
Right. Make sure that you're staying safe and you're keeping everyone else around you safe. Like Carrie said, the roads are pretty icky this morning, so give yourself some extra travel time.
We love having you here with us. We want you to stay safe and sound and come back and join us again tomorrow on the couch with more Good Morning Vail.
We'll be here from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. and we hope that you have an incredible Thursday, everyone.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals,